All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some more Summoners War videos, and in this one, as you can see, I'm in the Dimension hole right now. I have not done the Dimension Predator yet this month. Uh, you know, I've been lazy, and and honestly, it's more so because the rune that you get from this is kind of, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of mediocre this time around, so I haven't been like super motivated to get them. I think I'm gonna get this Nemesis rune here on the right because, like this rune, 7 speed could potentially be a quad. You know, wouldn't complain about that. And depending on what it rolls into, it could be good for certain units. Like if it doesn't go into crit rate, it would be great for like a Nemesis tank healer. If it does go into crit rate, you could put it on like Nemesis Chow or something like that. It still has its uses, and worst case scenario, you can re-up a HP slot 6 Nemesis rune, or at least I might. Not saying that you should probably save it for your crazy 4-set Swift runes, but I might, just to make it usable depending on how it rolls. But I thought it would be interesting to show you guys what teams I use for Dimension Predator. It does change around from each month, and I, being a water only account, my options are really limited into what units I use. So I thought it would be interesting to make a video on it and motivate me to actually do Dimension Predator. So this one especially, this is the 4-star monsters or lower that you can use. So you can't use 5 stars. And so the team that I have here is the Water Rakshasa, Lulu, Ikaru, Konamiya, and Julie. Now, Julie's here for the AoE in order to kill the mid-boss. Those two twins are such a pain. They're honestly harder than the Predator itself. I think. The Soul Waves are difficult, but so Julie's there for the AoE damage. Sue is our main damage killer. Now, most of you probably already know this, but runes are no, like, your stats are not the biggest factor for Dimension Predator. Everyone gets 10 times stats, so it's much less of a focus on what you actually have rune wise, and more you're just focused on certain sets. So this my Sue, for example, like I'm not gonna get too in depth about the runes because it doesn't matter per se. It helps, but it doesn't actually, it's not necessary. So my Sue here, I literally just switch her. I have her on crit damage most of the time, but I'm just throwing on this slot 4 crit rate, not even max stat or anything. I haven't bothered powering this up, but it's just to get her the 100% crit rate here for consistency. And so, she's on Violent Will, and her other runes are nice. But this one's just whatever. So she gets the 100% crit rate mark. Because Dimension Predator, your units will automatically get 150% crit rate if they are below that amount. So you can still exceed that if you really want to rune that up, but it's not required, not necessary. So that's why really the main focus is just getting 100% crit rate on the units you want doing damage. The other important thing to note here is my Ikaru. Ikaru is a unit that can do a 4-man team up, but requires a ton of defense. And it's hard to get in all these other different content settings of the game. And on my account, yeah, I can rune him up like this and get 4-man defense, and like even in RTA, my Ikaru is he's on what, Violent Guard, and I've still managed to get him 4-man team up at like really great stats. Which, if you're curious about that, I actually did make a video on my RTA team rune, so maybe check that out if you want to see his stats there. But the reason I'm talking about him is because of the way Dimension Predator works, it makes his defense times 10. And so you can very, very easily, just by bringing him in, I think, pretty much, you can get the four-man team up on Ikaru. So as you can see here, I have him on Violent here, and this is... It's going to make it... You want to put him on Violent for Dimension Predator. It's very easy, very accessible for him. And if you do choose to bring him in, this is why I like to bring him in. To cycle cooldowns with the team-up skill. He's a defense breaker. He can counterattack 2 defense break as well, which helps for like that boss who puts the shield up. You don't necessarily have to hit them when they have their shield up. They'll attack you and you'll counter for that. But this is how this is my Ikaru, and this isn't ruined for Dimension Predator. This is how I like to use Ikaru in like Guild Wars Siege. Because in Guild Wars and Siege, there's only 3 units that you need to team up with, or like the extra 2, so you can get the 3-man team up without needing the 4th at all. In this defense that I have on him, like the 1,767, I think it's a little bit higher than the threshold needed for 3-man team up, but that's just how he is ruined on here. And so, other than that, there's Julie. She's on my Rage set. This is my Julie that can one-shot the Necropolis B12 waves. I have her ruined up for that. And then this is my Konamiya. He's just on, Swift stuff. I use him for in a different team in Siege. But, so those are the stats on these guys. And so now I think we'll just go through and kind of show you how this team works in Dimension Predator. Now, I hopefully can just do this first try. It is Dimension Predator, so there is some RNG up to this. I'm not saying it's gonna be guaranteed to work every time. It does sometimes. It takes more than one attempt, but we'll go through here. We'll try to clear the wave we can. Julie killing them all, which is nice. And then, like I said, team up is to help cycle the cooldowns here. It's these twins that are the hardest, is getting past them, I think. And then once we get past them, then we get even more fun to deal with, which is going to be... Like, I think the hardest for me, personally, is going to be those soul waves when they steal, like, my team. Because... they get your own rune sets and effects. We're going to hope this breaks the shield. It does. Nice. If you break the shield, he will not counterattack you, which is great. I'm going to do this so Lulu can put up immunity here. The hardest thing for me, I think, is once you get past the waves, it's going to be those soul things where they steal your units. Because, I don't know why. And let me know if this is true for you too, but anytime they steal my units, like I'll freeze them, stun them, whatever, and they just love to violent proc over and over, and it's always my Lulu who ends up like healing and cleansing everything, and then I'm not able to kill them in 20 turns. I really think they need to increase the 20 turn thing, like make it like 30 or something, just so it's not like you're not immediately wrecked if you can't kill them right away, because then that empowers the boss and all of that. And like sometimes, like I have had times where I've lost those units. I don't immediately quit out, because in some cases I can still survive. I think my Julie kills this actually. So we're gonna, yep, there we go. We're gonna redo her. And oh nice. We didn't defense break, which is a shame. But hopefully, okay, good job, Lulu. I don't think I have, we're actually just gonna resurge the Ikaru. Oh, those units heal. Probably should have known that, but the amount of times you ever face one of those are so never. But would be good for Second Awakenings. There could be some more interesting units. So, we'll be getting to the wave next. And, you know, if we do fail, I might just give it another go in the recording and we'll see. Might make the video a little longer, but... So, for this boss, let me just make sure this is the right one. Okay. So, right now... what we don't want to do is have one of our squishy units attack him for the 15th time. So what I like to do is I'll have my Ikaru defense break, and then only my damage dealers now are going to be the ones hitting. So like my Sue, I'll have her hit, and Lulu can cleanse here, that's fine. And I'll hit with my Julie. And we'll get another one of these. We're breezing through this pretty quick. But if I say, like, if I have team up, I will not team up the boss. It does reduce damage to the boss anyway. And so team up here is just to cycle the cooldown. So now I have everything up. Like my Lulu, I hit the side tower. And this is all really to help make sure that we don't get countered by the boss, and then because he'll defense break, attack break, and just nuke something and it dies. So now we have these two units. I'm gonna try to kill this Lulu, and now she's stunned. We're gonna pray that she doesn't... Okay, I got resisted. Game sucks. Game sucks. Can I even kill this now? I don't know. We're gonna Julie skill here. Okay, there's the defense break. Even with defense break, I wonder, can Ikaru still... No, it's only 3-man team up, unfortunately. I have to somehow... Okay. Lulu's dead, which is great for us. Really great for us. I'm actually going to cleanse here because once we get back into this, the boss will do his AoE attack. And we do not want our Julie being defense broken. That would be really bad for us. Let's... Oh, we can slow him. Nice. Alright. Now we have everyone starting to take a little damage. Now, Ikaru already has his counter up, so as soon as he did that attack, now my damage dealers are ready to attack him. I think that's another great reason to have Ikaru in this. And Ikaru does do some damage, so it is okay to hit the boss with him. Now, yeah, the boss can steal stuff from Ikaru, but it's usually fine. Let's... we didn't strip anything with our first skill. Now, I will say the counterattacks kind of suck now that he has this revenge thing. Like, not as good for us. But our unit should be able to survive. I don't think there's any way this boss kills Julie here. Okay, just barely. We just barely were fine. Okay. Oh no! The tower killed my Julie. You know? That kind of really sucks. We were doing so well too. Hold on, let's just see if we can somehow... We might. If we're lucky, we might be able to pull through this anyway. It was a little unlucky that he stole the counterattack right away. That's probably what costed us this. And Sue also has healing on her third skill, which is helpful for keeping her alive in here. So we're going to see if we can survive this. We're going to go for Konamiya first. Because as long as we can kill them, Sue might actually be able to kill the boss just on her own. Okay, there's... See, this is what I mean. My own unit's proccing against me. Can I get my defense break? Yes. Okay, good team up from Makaru here. And now I just need to kill them. Oh, God. Okay. Does this... Okay. We're good. We're good. They didn't do the soul thing to me, so that's really good, actually. So now I need to land defense break. We're going to research for defense break. Okay. You know what? This could have been a win. Look at that damage. How did I not defense break? It's only when it matters that I didn't defense break there. I love this game. I don't... If we could have gotten one nuke from Sue... Okay, wait. Here we go. I do this. Oh, did it steal my... Yeah, it did. That's so weird. It stole my thing. Alright, well, Sue dies. I wonder if there's any way Akaru can kill this. We're just going to hit the boss now because it's damage. I don't want the Lulu. So, we have run into the issue where this was easily winnable. This was actually the most easily winnable thing I've ever seen, and then RNG just decided that I lost. Yeah, that's... No. Okay, well, that makes me sad, guys. My car really didn't land defense break. Okay, we're gonna give it one more attempt here and see if we can go in. I just want to point out, I have accuracy skill 1 here, which is not the same artifact. I have an RTA. Maybe I should update that artifact. But, you know, he has 40% accuracy here, or 41% accuracy. This Dimension Predator, I do not think he has... I need to look up what his actual resistance stats is, but I think we got really unlucky. So we're going to try this one more time here. I'm just sad because we got all the way to the end, too. But hey, I guess it's content. You guys get to watch me fail. And we'll see. We shouldn't have too much trouble getting back to the boss. Hopefully the mid boss guys won't give me any trouble. Now, I will say the speed tuning of my comp is a little not great. Not what I want, ideally. Konamiya here, I actually really want to move before my Lulu, specifically for this stage where the bosses do, like, the dots, so he can cleanse and the Lulu can put up immunity. Because of the way speed works in this, I think, because, like, every stat is times by 10, so, you know, even the speed stat, it makes it so hard to actually get tuning right in this. Because you see, my Konami is way faster than my Lulu, but she still moves before him. Okay, we're going to do first skill. I'm worried my third skill would actually kill. Alright. In Sue, one of the reasons I like to use Sue as my damage dealer here, if I've not, I don't think I said this already. We're going to see if we can, yeah, we did break it. Okay, that's close. We might actually, Akaru might actually kill this guy with a revenge, and that wouldn't be good. Oh, he didn't think. Okay, good for us. Oh, I should have... Ah, he did die. Unlucky. Give her the turn back. Or maybe I should have saved it for Julie. Can we get a proc Lulu? No, my Lulu didn't proc. Now, I think... I want to save my Julie kills, so I'm going to use it. There we go. But Sue, her third skill, if you see here, it does 50% increased damage if the target's immune to stun, which means she's really good against bosses and other units like that. So I guess, what, the light Dragon Knight, the Water Lich, like different units like that can't be stunned, she does more damage to. Maybe, I don't know if I should have boosting Julie was a mistake there because I got her out of immunity. But I think we're fine. Like, there's no way these guys actually kill. We'll go ahead and use our third skill. Ooh, good crit. Okay, we have now reached back to the boss. So ideally, good, we can defense break, and yeah, we actually will attack here. So we'll do our best to nuke down the boss here. Only use you try to use single target skills that don't multi-hit. Because you just want to have as much single target damage to this boss as possible because of his passive. So Hikaru normally is a very reliable defense breaker. I think I just got super unlucky. So we're going to go ahead and, yeah, pop them. There we go. So he's going to steal my Hikaru and my Lulu. We have to make sure we kill Lulu here. Because if she gets a chance to go, we're in big trouble. Alright, I just need her to not... Oh, she dies to dots anyway. Alright, we're in a very good spot. They're now dead. Can we get a stun? Nope, we did not get to stun, which means Hikaru is going to try to defense break my team. Oh, he procced out of my defense break. Okay, we have 6 more turns. Okay, just in time. See, I really think they should increase the amount of turns you get in those stages. Like, 20 is just not enough. Oh, good resistance there, Hikaru. You're really making me look great. There we go. This guy steals stuff, so maybe I didn't need to do that. I could just use the Purify with Konamiya. I like his third skill, you know. See, I don't mind that he has immunity up because, like, it's not like I can stun him. It's just that defense break I need to make sure I have going. Okay, we're going to do this. There's our defense break is back. So, if you ever do get to the point where he's now reached 15 of his stacks, the attack is only going to be on the unit that hits him. And so I highly recommend you, the anti-crit. So I highly recommend you make sure that the unit who hits is like Ikaru, but with immunity up. So he does not get defense broken and dead. Now at full health, Ikaru can probably survive it, but it's not worth the risk here. So at 15, it will be triggered if I do this. So I don't want my Julie activating it. I'm gonna put up immunity here. And then we're gonna attack with Ikaru, because he now has immunity. He's the tankiest unit I got, and now it does nothing. Okay, let's just do this. We'll finish that out. The other thing to note, even if the attack kills the boss, if you trigger his 15 hit passive, it will still target your unit. So just be wary of that. I've done that before. Okay. She's dead now. Ouch, Julie. Don't do that to me, Julie, please. We're going back. I don't have immunity up, so boss is going to hit me with stuff, but that's okay. I'm going to do this for the healing. Now we just need the defense break, and here we are. So I think what I'm going to do... Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to first skill here. And then I'm going to resurge my attack here. He stole my attack buff. That sucks. This one likes to be difficult, I guess. We're actually going to multi-hit here just for the damage, I think. Or did we even bother? He has multiple buffs, so maybe it'll do damage. Yeah, that did big damage. All right, so we're now at the point where I think we just win now. Ikaru and the rest of the team should finish it off. Boss doesn't have any form of healing, so that's going to be it for him. And there we go. That is the Dimension Predator beaten. And our units hit so hard at the end there because that soul effect they've got like increases their damage as well. All right, that is Predator beaten and out of the way. So we're going to go get our rewards here. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I think I'm going to select this HP rune here. Hopefully it's going to give me something good. And if you guys want to wait with me towards the end of the video, I think I'm going to power this up too and see if there's any like recording luck. Maybe if I'm recording, it'll turn out good for me. But that's Dimension Predator beaten with only water 4-star units. You know. So we're going to go and try to find this Nemesis rune here. And we're going to power this up. Now, I'm not going to show you guys it being powered up right now. I don't know about you. I will put on like what's a cool unit to look at right now. We can look at my Wayne. You guys like my Wayne? I also went over this guy in RTA. He is my favorite unit in the game. He's very cool, very awesome. I'll go over my Wayne runes while we wait for that to power up because I love Wayne. This is my Swift Blade. He's got a lot of speed on him. This is actually this is a 5-star rune, but it rolled quad speed. It's like a 22 speed base. And this is like one of the only 5-star runes I have on my account. I literally got it from the shop and I looked at it and I was like, all right, I'm going to buy this and power it up. I'm only going to keep it if it rolls quad speed and then put it on my Wayne. And that's exactly what happened. And so that's the story. That's where it is. And so this is 3 rolls into speed here, but this is like max 3 rolls into speed. This one is a quad speed rune, actually. This is one of my quad swift speed runes here. And the rest, these 2 are also 3 rolls into speed. Now, I did show off my Wayne runes in my RTA video that I made on him. However, I've since then changed his artifacts because I wanted more attack on him. And so now he has more artifacts that focus more on like additional damage based off attack a lot here and there. Like more damage based off of speed was what I really wanted to get on him. So now he's got more attack. This is probably the best Wayne you'll ever see because no one else is crazy enough to build him and use him. But I actually really like him. So really hoping he'll get a second awakening here. All right. Hopefully I've talked enough and we can just look at our rune here. This is another rune I just powered up. Let's see. Okay. Our rune has succeeded. And if I didn't just explain, I don't like to watch runes power up. You know, I feel like it kills the excitement when it powers up to +3 and goes into the wrong stat, and then you're immediately disappointed in the rune. So I just like seeing the end result. So let's see what I get here. Okay, it went 1 into everything. No, it did go 1 into everything. How does that work? No, it didn't. It's the defense. So it's 2 rolls into crit rate, 1 roll into defense, 1 roll into speed, and then 1 roll into resistance. Okay, so this rune, I think this rune is looking more towards the Chow type of rune, like Nemesis Chow. I have 4 Chows on my account, so I can probably throw this on one of the Chows. I don't think I want to re-app it. I mean, obviously, it's not amazing or anything. Like, I was hoping for more speed. But, you know, what can you do? So, all right. You know, guys, if you did enjoy this video, do let me know in the comments down below. I have a lot of fun making them, and, you know, if there's maybe some ideas you want to see me do or try, I know a lot about water units. Obviously, I've been a water unit only account for like 8 years, probably past 8 years now. You know, I've been playing the game since like after it came out of its like beta. So, you know, I'll try to think of different ways to make some more Summoners War content. You know, obviously there's only so much I can do as a water only account, so you know, there aren't too many ways I can show the same thing. But, you know, thanks for stopping by, you know, if you made it to the end of the video. And I will see you guys all in the next one. All right, bye-bye.